All right, fabulous people. I'm going to help you solve these 4 questions, but I'm only going to give you the equations, and I'm going to see if you can solve and get the correct answers. So I have a table, and they're colors of rubber bands. They kind of remind me of those rainbow looms that y'all love so much. So we have red, green, blue, yellow, and purple, and these are the numbers of rubber bands. So the first question is asking, how many more red rubber bands were there than green and blue combined? Write the equation first. Well, I'm going to help you with the equation. So it says combined, but we're only combining 2 colors. The green, 372, and the blue, 400, blue is 18. Okay, so we did that part. If you combine those, you've done that. Now kids say, I'm done. But guess what? You forgot this part. How many more red rubber bands? So red is 939. How many more red rubber bands were there than these combined? Well, my final thing is I know that he's bigger, so he has to go first. And I want to know, well, who's bigger, who won, and by how much? So I'm going to subtract, because when I subtract, it'll tell me a little bit more is the red than the rest. So I will let you solve that one. All right, next one. How many blue, green, and yellow rubber bands were there all together? Well, all together, that's going to mean everything in one number, everything put together. So I'm just going to do the blue, 418, plus the green, 372, plus the yellow, 173. So I will let you solve that. Now remember, go piece by piece. I don't want you to make a mistake. All right, next one. How many more green rubber bands were there than yellow? Well, green is 372, yellow is 173, and they're saying how many more were green than yellow? Well, I know green is bigger, so that's why he's first. But when I'm comparing and I want to know how many more, I want to know how much he won by. So the only way to do that is to minus. Because if I plus, I have everyone. I don't have who the winner was. So I am going to subtract. I will let you do that. All right, last one. How many more purple rubber bands were there than yellow and green combined? Ooh, fancy. There's another one of these. Okay, so first I'm going to combine. Now, combine means to put together. So I know yellow is 173. Green is 372, and I'm going to combine. That means I need to put these together. Now, after I put those together, most kids are like, I'm done. But it's like, oh, no, there's still more to the problem. How many more purple rubber bands were there than this combined? So purple is 625. Well, I know that he's bigger, so I'm going to put him first. And then I'm going to minus, because I know he's bigger. And I want to know how many more is he bigger than this. I want to know the subtraction, because let's say you have 5 fingers and I have 2. Well, how many more do you have than me? So I'm subtracting to get rid of what we have in common to get what's left over. So same thing here. Let's get rid of what's in common, and you get to know what's that extra, what's that how many more. All right, you have your equations. You may solve. Okay, I just have this brilliant idea of how to show you how many more. Okay, sorry, I'm eating Whataburger. I'm so hungry, but I want to show you this. I'm so excited. I love math. It's so fun. Okay, here we go. I have 741, and I have 321. Now the question might say, how many more is this big number than this little number? So you already know that subtraction because I told you. but I'm going to show you the bar model and why. Okay, 741 is big. So I'm going to put this bar model number as the big one. 321 is smaller. I'm going to say 321, I think he only goes up to here. Because if this is 700, I know this is like 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700. He's like a lot smaller, obviously. So when it says how many more, they're saying how many more is this big number than this little number. So you're focusing on this part. You're getting rid of what's in common, you're taking that away, and I want this extra piece, this little part hanging over. What is that? And the only way to find that is to subtract, because I need a smaller piece. I don't want a huge big piece, I want this small piece, this extra hangover piece. What is that? And that's why we subtract. So 1 minus 1 is 0, 4 minus 2 is 2, 7 minus 3 is 4. So 420. This is a perfect size piece for 420. Perfect size. That's pretty good.